6やっていきたいと思います。使うんかな。バトルホール。まあとりあえずやっていきましょうか。じゃあ000です。よし。なんでこれ台に乗ってんねんこれ。
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
なんかワクワクします。
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
かっこいいとこ見たいです。
Checks with the projectile. Still early in the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。どうだ。
The impact gets blocked. They block it, but the gap is closed. Solid anti-air there.
うまい。どうなる。
Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Is the fireball part of their corner game? Carries to cancel the fireball.
ここダメなの。
Knockdown. Player 1 puts the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Grab misses. Takes a trip. Impact's a no-go.
いいガード。
Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Ooh, burnout activate.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Blocks the heavy low.
嘘。あ、2人のお
Denies
客
the
さんいらっ
jump
しゃ
in.
い。
ナイスナイス。
Who will capitalize on an opening first?
やばいやばいやばい。
Just goes for it at this range.
あ、さすがに。
Oh,
決まった
great round with both fighters really going at it.
ー。いやーいい勝負。負けちゃった方も惜しかった。次次。
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
いけいけ。
That last round went right down to the wire. We don't know who's going to win, but with both fighters evenly matched, any small mistake is going to end up being costly.
そういうことなんですね。
おう。
2人ともやる気満々だ。
Sandblast going in? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. They're experiencing burnout.
いやー頑張れ。いけるよ。集中集中。勝てるよこれ。
Clutch,
Oh.
clutch, anti-air.
いいですね。
Impact squash.
ちゃんとガードして。
KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで、次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Smart play with the throw.
ナイスナイス。
This is gonna hurt. Nowhere to run. Super hard to control what a PhD fighters can do for you.
今の完璧。
うわ
Teach him a lesson. Wow, that took off a chunk. Medium kick. Boom. That's all on the drive rush. That combo
Hey.
finishes it.
決まったー。
Hard fought on both
よ
sides.
かったっす
What
ね
did you
今の
think?
いやーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping
いい
up
勝
for
利
the
っす
rematch.
よ
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Whips out the blade to creep up. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっからこっから。
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty. Big trouble here. The stun is gonna leave them defenseless.
ヒヤヒヤします。どうだ
Goes for the throw. Backs him into a corner.
飛行機白馬になっちゃ
That
った
attack
な。
landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
あーやばい。
どうするどうする。
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. They trade. At the radar, up and running.
あーダメだ。
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
なんかこう魂がぶつかり合う的なものを感じました。
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can glue in on that and make adjustments next round. Shoots off a fireball up close. Perfect boom. They exchange blows.
これは痛い。慎重ですね。
Flips
あ
out
めっ
the
ちゃ
blade
速
to
い
creep
の
up. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without
投
burning
げ
out.
ないですよ。
Blocks the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Sonic boom. Drive rush to keep it going. Perfect input on the sonic boom. Super arc on deck for both fighters. Spins the meter on the super arc.
すごすぎ。天才。
They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Are we going to see a comeback here?
うい
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
いやー一気
The throw connects.
今の完璧。
This is a critical moment.
すごい激闘ですね。
The overhead denied.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
オッケー。
And out.
よ名勝負。
危な。
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
いやー見てるこっちがドキドキしちゃいますね。二人ともすごい。
Checks him with the boom. This match just started and it can go either way.
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。
Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
いいんじゃないですかこれ。いけそうですよ。
Player 1 burns out. Stun. You might not want to see this.
今のは効いてる。
Putting the cherry on top.
いいですね。
これはもしかしたらダメかと。
Super Arc will change the makeup of this match.
なんとかなったね。
すごすぎ。天才。
The Houdini low block. Crowns them from above.
全然違う。
あ
Here comes the corner pressure. Hits the drop. Ball flat into the guard break.
ーへい。
決まっちゃいましたね。
Player 2 was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that.
最高の試合でした。いやもう二人とも天才すぎ。お疲れ。
Reads the jump in perfect.
今の完璧。
Rolls out the Sobot. Full gain control of the match in the early going.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
あ
いやーどうだどうだ。
Impact shut out.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
With a hit, whip, Cardigan. Tricky territory here.
どうだ。
Anything could happen.
いやーここ気が抜けないですね。
Player 1 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Missed the throw.
天才か。
Nice read.
まあさすがに
Denies them with the somersault. Player 1 has completely used all their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round. Spins the meter on the... What a slick combo to take that round.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
二人ともマジ天才。とってもいい試合でした。
Fireball from a very long range. What's next here? Seeing how that round wound up very close, how will both sides tackle the next?
なるほど。
Sonic boom. Pokes with the medium kick. That throw is not gonna reach. Decides to spin the meter to open up some more chances. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Jump! Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps in.
これ結構有利ですよね。
Hits the drop.
いいよいいよ。白熱してます。
Gotta be mindful of reach.
Okay.
You're done.
決まった
That was a fight for the books. Tell me
いい
what you
感じ
think.
ですよ
面白
ね。
かったです。二人ともマジお疲れ。
あ、腹減った。あ、猫。なんか猫ちんちんとか書いてあるこれ。なんかめっちゃ画面見てきてますけどね。
Here comes a new
俺の
challenger.
話見てるのかな。
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
どっちも強そうですね。
よろしくお願いいたします。楽しませて。Round 1.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
気合入ってますね。
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。どうなる？
Very dangerous range. You can definitely get clipped by something. Holds out with the block. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
お、
Decides to meet them in the air. Nails the anti-air.
ナイス。
Checks them with the projectile.
あ
綺麗に決まりましたね。
That round had some interesting twist to it. What are your thoughts?
どちらが勝つのか気になりますね。
Ah, yeah, that's right. You got a point there. Let's see if the fighters pick up on that too. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game.
なるほど。
That's a count.
ダメージそんなに入るの？
Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Medium kick hits. Knocked him out of the air.
すごすぎ。天才。
What were they thinking?
ちゃんとガード。
これ下段です。
しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Player one buried their opponent.
最初から最後までマジで強かったです。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Fires off in overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
すごい。
Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. That drive impact doesn't get through.
リーガード。
Okay, both fighters have taken a step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Maybe time for a new game plan. Both fighters reflecting a bit. Drive rush gets in their face. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. The jump in is denied. Big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open up that gap further. Impacts shut out. Trying to read each other.
お、どうなるんでしょうか。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
どうするどうする。
Light lead opens up.
決着ですね。
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
全然勝負
Yeah,
なんですけど
I。can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Checks with the medium kick. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Good job blocking the jump in.
あ
Hold your breath.
がっつり当たっちゃいましたね。
Rebound.
ナイス。
Pull the line. Gotta be careful not to whiff this range. A chance
Oh,
for
no,
big
no, no.
damage with the punish counter.
ナイスナイス。
fights out some kick from
嘘やろほん
the
ま。
super.
ナイスナイス。
Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. It's there.
おお、しっかりと押し切りましたね。
Player one took no time to finish that fight.
どうしてましたね。すごい。
たったのお客さんいらっしゃい。
Are we going to witness a blow up here?
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
もしねよかったらね対戦か
Denied up top. Tons of
コ
time.
メントでもしてもらえた
How's
ら
this match going to play out?
だからどう攻めるんですかね。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
どうなるどうなる。
Player one maintaining the
Ah.
pressure for some juicy damage.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
あ
That last round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
めちゃくちゃすごい攻めでしたね。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
どうなるんだろう。
Opens him up with the throw.
いいですね。
Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Now that's how you use the impact.
ああ
頑張れ。慎重ですね。
Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Crown them from above. Add some damage and flair with the super.
いいですね。
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean.
ダメでした。
That's what happens when you capitalize on all your chances.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
How is
あ
this
れ
rematch
お
going
最
to
近
play
やった
out?
っけ
Are we going to witness a blow up here?
もう一回
そんなつもりはなかったんだけど。
頑張れ。
Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
あ
Misses the
あ
drive impact.
外れちゃった。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
あと少し。
Goes to the overdrive. The jump in is denied.
いやー、どうだどうだ。
Player two. Hey,
あ
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
what are your thoughts on what
あ
happened during that last round?
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Player one had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They want to carry that momentum into the next round.
そういうことなんですね。
Adds parry to the pressure. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Throws them. What's next?
お、
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the
Oh.
setup here? Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. There's a change of sides. Smart play with the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Blast. Risky up-close scrap still going on. Shows the medium kick. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Tries to make something happen with the overdrive arm. It's coming for you. That throw is gonna take off a chunk of damage.
今のは効いてる。
Noticeable life lead is a
これは強すぎですね。
down and out.
決めてった。ナイス。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
はいよってなめ腐った顔しやがって。刑事。
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね。
やるか。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
始まりましたね。
Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the
お
fight.
ー、
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Can't blame either of these fighters for not wanting to be stuck in that corner. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Super armor does its job. Still slugging it out here.
あれ、
あー、どうだどうだ。
Throws a projectile, denying them a breather there with the long-range fireball. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Throws to get around their defense.
ナイス。
Light lead opens up.
ナイス。
あ
決まりましたね。
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Closes the gap.
ナイスナイス。
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
どうなるんですかね。
ー、も
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
いいのが入りましたね。
Spend some meter here, investing in the round.
何これ。すごい派手でいいですね。
A deficit here. Can they turn the tide?
う来たけど、もうタイ取れねえだろお前。
Up reach and jump into. What? In anti-air?
今の完璧。
あ
KO.
決まったー。
ー、一回飛びをガードしたら、ガードさせたら。
マジで強かったです。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Big counter.
ダメージそんなに入るの。
Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Player one is
Uh-huh.
just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished.
どうなる。どうだ。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Maybe they're gonna talk it out?
なんか読み合ってる感じですかね。わかんないけど。
At the radar, up and running. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. The jump in is denied. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Secures the jump in. Lets off a projectile to waste time. It's backed into the corner with pressure building. Oh,
さすがに、
there's the drive attack. That's gonna lead to KO.
さすがに、
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
この剣の人
はまだ
強いっす
これから
ね。
って感じですね。
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can zoom in on that and make adjustments next round. Our fighters got up close and personal last round and really took it to each other. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure.
そういうことなんですね。
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come in. Experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Catches in all the bombs for the Shinru Weapon. They must have a game plan here with a critical arc. Solid anti-air.
すごすぎ。天才。
Baits out the attack and gets the punish count.
ナイスナイス。
Right patches out the gauge right there.
ナイスナイス。
あ
Closes it out.
おお。しっかり倒しきりま
ー、
したね。
この人とは相性悪そうだね。
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じです。
あれ、この人アイトムか。
Here comes a new challenger.
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
楽しませてくれよ。
Alright, first round. What's going to happen?
ビシバシやってるところが見たいです。
Tries to get a breather with the projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Denied up top. On dangerous turn. Down
お
to the
これどう
wire.
ですか。ああ負けた。
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive stock, and that's going to affect their ability to play the neutral game. If the drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout
これ今
and
タイプ
won't
で
be
きた
able
ね。
to use drive for a period of time. So it's vital to not let that happen.
あダメか。
Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Long low attack hits.
あダメでした。
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
なんかこう
これちゃんとやったら勝てるかな。
魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round, and they keep up the momentum.
なるほど。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
あなんで。
ナイス。
They're backed up into the corner.
どうなるんですかね。ここから。
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
やばい。
Goes for the fireball, which is perfect read with the anti-air.
いいですね。
You're done.
決まった。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
Good
Oh, damn
hands-on
it.
decision, opting for the drive impact.
いいですね。
ダメか。
今のは効いてる。
なんで。
Ball flat into the guard break.
ぴったりぴったり。
Nice.
今の完璧。
Burns out. Back to this is gonna hurt. Throws him.
すごくいい。天才。
Fires the blast. Both are ready to pull the. No way. No signs of letting up from out of that corner.
いいですね。
The low block. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal.
すごくいい。天才。
This time.
あ嘘。
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
いい勝負。
こうボタンがねなんか最近ね強キックボタンがね押しっぱいになるんですよ。
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
強キ結構高いのに
Drive boosted high. Did well to get the buff in there. Confident answer. Player 2 has the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Saw that jump in from a mile away and carries it perfectly.
どうするどうする。
Somehow pushes back.
あ
Oh.
あ
Ooh, adds on a bit extra to top off their damage output. This range is where it gets interesting. Gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Projectile to try to change the situation. Jumps up, pushes that off, and keeps going.
どういうこと？これ。
Sand blast. Checks with the medium kick. Gets the jump in. Hey-o!
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Reads the overhead well and blocks.
いいガー
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
ド。こっからこっから。
They exchange blows.
がっつり当たっちゃいましたね。
Two brushes that off and keeps going. Perfect input, not letting up. Max SA gauges. They both have a chance for a big payday.
いいよいいよ。
The low.
今の完璧。
Notable.
これは強すぎですね。
He's there.
こいつなんだろうこの戦い
Last
方は。
round, people. Both fighters gotta go
暴
all
れ
in
まく
from
って
this
ます。
point.
ここまですごく必死にプレーできてるんで。次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Clean parry. Still plenty of time left.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。
Max SA A gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they build on this?
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。ここからどう行くんでしょう。
What are they going to... What? It's anti-air!
今の完璧。
Hey.
A smart throw!
今の完璧。
Here comes the corner pressure.
いやー、一気に
Low heavy.
すごすぎ。天才。
Ball flat into the guard break. Yo, what's next?
あれ電化
You're done!
決めてったー。ナイス。
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold?
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Low heavy hits, mix up and counter.
ナイス。
Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are such good ground game tools, but you gotta be careful they don't get jumped. Super armor does its job.
どういうこと？これ。
Big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open up that gap further.
天才か？
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Let's see how they apply their corner.
ああダメだった。
いやー、頑張れ。
The low heavy's blocked. One chance here may end this round. Oh,
Eh?
my heart, I can't. Experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
あ嘘これお前カード取ったぞ。
That's tension in the air.
どっちも強くて見応えがありました。
Check some with the projectile. Seeing how that round wound up very close, how will both sides tackle the next?
そういうことなんですね。
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
The impact doesn't do anything.
いいガード。
Super on deck for both fighters. Expectus takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Ooh, burnout activated. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Uses a target combo as a filler. Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. They're in the corner. This may change the match. Hey, oh.
決まったー。
This
これ
is
で
the
ファイ
final
ナル
round.
か。
Expect to see some fireworks.
いやー、熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
Gets clipped by the anti-air.
いいですね
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
ー。すごくに天才。ここからどう行くんでしょう。
Oh, sets up with the jumping.
今の完璧。
Adds a little spice with the overdrive. What are they gonna do? Sticks out a kick, blocks the low kick. This can lead to some big damage.
バカがほんま。
今の完璧。
いや違うっす
Back
自
to
分
the
ですよ。
corner. What setup do they have? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
すごくに天才。
敵ではないんですけど、い
Yo, where's the point now? Down and out.
やこういう風にねタッチオキックだったらね
Player 2 had to work
タッ
extra
チオ
for
キ
that
ッ
one.
クからまだ今度は
最高の試合でした。やばい。
もういい。あれこれレンニョくんじゃねえかよ。久しぶりだな。ちょっとアイドル台行こうか。じゃあレンニョくんこの知らんおっちゃんが座っとる台これかな。ごめんごめん。ここの台とかどうですかね。レンニョくんいたのか。コメントしてくれたらいいのにな。あれ
こんばんは。
ああ、こんばんは。いらっしゃい。
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
よろしくお願いします。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in
レン
store.
ニョ君、最近ね、ツイッターで見かけないから、も
Uses the target combo to
う
take a
ど
chunk
こ
of
行っち
damage
まっ
off
て
the
たんだよって、
pressuring
なん
them in the
か、
corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Pressure continues as they can't escape the corner.
思ってたん
Need
す
to find a
よ。
way out.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Is the fireball part of their corner game? Holds out with the block. Grabs him.
いやー、どうだどうだ。
That drive impact is blocked.
ちゃんとガードしてる。
おまけに、小キックボタンはなんか効きが悪くなるしな。
The round comes to a close, but I think we're only seeing just a glimpse of what these two are capable of.
どちらもガンガンやり合ってほしいです。
Yeah, good observation. I hope they make note of that. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it.
なるほど。
Okay, created some space here. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step.
こう
Player
か。
one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
この感じは名勝負のよう
あー、
な
バカー逃すなって。
いいですね。
As it's there.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
Jump in finds the mark. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish count.
バカー
Player 2 with the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something. Fights back out of the corner. Knockdown.
すごい。
They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 2 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Goes for the drive rush there. Using moves out of drive rush for advantage is good for creating new chances. Oh, what a read to block the
ク
KO.
ッキー。
決着ですね。
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. You know we paid to get in here, right?
もうね、ここ本当に難しいんでしょうね。
Blocks it. Sonic boom. Throws a fireball. Goes for the jump in. Not much life
フィ
left.
ニッシュ。あー、ダメだった。
Usage may save them. Pokes with the medium kick. Sand blast. The spacing is so
コマン
on
ドミ
point
スを
right
してしまった。
now. Any mistake here will be big. Experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
これでも飛びを通さんかったら
One
勝てるん
chance
です
here
よ。
may end
あー、なんや。
art.
何これ。すごい派手でいいですね。
Don't mind me. Just making a flowchart over here.
もうね、ここ本当に難しいんでしょうね。
Manages to block the jump in attack. Player 2 will KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Woo! That was a close one. Had me sweating over here.
いやー、熱い戦いでした。次の試合もファイト。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Goes to the overdrive. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
こうやってこう飛
Okay,
びを
both fighters have taken a step back.
飛びやすくんだろう
To
か。
reassess the fight. Maybe time for a new game plan. Both fighters reflecting a bit. Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime
Oh.
time to let it rip. Drive gauge available to break through or get pressure. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they
Ah!
can fill it up quickly. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Fireball from a very long range. What's next here? Filling out the space.
お、どうなるんでしょうか。
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
何ですか今の。
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。 まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. Checks him with the boom. This
Oh.
fight is just
Really?
underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっからこっから
Gotta stop the bleeding here before it's too late.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。
Player one chases him down.
何か狙ってるんですかね。
ああ、まあまあまあいいですよ。
Big throw.
ナイスナイス。
Drive rush to keep it going. Pulls us the distance. Nice spinning back knuckle.
え
Throws no good. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Could be looking to start something.
もうね、ここ本当に難しいんでしょうね。
They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Opens him up with the throw. Hopes with the medium kick. Sand blast. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Barely blocks the jump in. Looking for a chance. They just won't stop switching sides.
これ結構有利ですよね。
Not a lot. Can this drive bring them back? Long range fireball to break the silence. Come on, you gotta go. One chance here may end this round. The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big.
でもその体力でも逆転できるのかい。
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
Checks him with the projectile. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Gets a chance
そ
for
う
the
だ
jump.
ね。
どうだ
Backs him into a corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Goes for the throw.
お、
よくないですよ。
Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to bait the jump? Goes for the drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Using moves out of drive rush for advantage is good for creating new chances.
ナイス。
Shoots off a fireball up close. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Holds out with the block. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかね。これは。
うっ
Throws to get around their defense.
天才か。やばい。
うわ
It pounces on that mistake with the impact for the punish count.
ナイスナイス。
Closing moments of the round. One hit's gonna do it.
これどっちが勝つの。慎重ですね。
あー負けちゃった。
That match
お
was
めでと
but definitely kind of match you like to see, right?
いやーいい勝負。負けちゃった方も惜しかった。次次。
Got their eye on the air.
天才か。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Brushes that off and keeps going.
やばい。
Perfect input, not letting up. Big throw.
ナイスナイス。
They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
どうなるんですかね。ここから。
Jump!
ああまずい。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Sonic boom. Smart move to stay on guard.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
Crowns it from above. Stuck in the corner, more
こう
fuel
か。
for the fighter.
こうだよ
Off the
多
tank
分。
and scores the win.
決めてったー。ナイス。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
いやー熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
Medium kick. We're just getting started here. We'll take control.
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいです。
ああなんで。
One is in a very good spot. Perfect read with the anti-air.
いいですね。
まあそりゃそうか。
白熱してます。
What are they gonna do? Fires a blade. The drive impact doesn't work.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
Boom. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super. Sets up with the jumping.
ああなんで。
Backed her to the corner. What setups do they have? Closes it out.
おお。しっかり倒し切りましたね。いや
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
ーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じ。
よし。じゃあ時間的にもね、ちょっと今日はこの辺にしましょうかね。 大変ありがとうございました。レンニョくんどこ行ったんかな。あら、レンニョくんもうおらんなとか。まあちょっとさっきね、フレンドの方、
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。レンニョくんね、なんか勝ったらね、スパチャ5万円、赤スパっていうんですか、なんかあれ投げてくれるって話らしいんで、ちょっとそのお金で忘年会でもやりたいと思います。素敵なプレゼントをねしていただけるレンニュ君に拍手をしましょう。これちなみに拍手の音ってさ、聞こえるのかな。まあというわけでね、
多分僕じゃないですね。ニコニコ。
それ多分僕じゃないですかね。レンニョ君だったと思うんですけどね。なんか赤スパ投げますよみたいな言ってくれたのがなんかレンニョ君だったんで、レンニョ君金持ってるからね。まあというわけで本日のライブ配信は、ここまでとさせていただきたいと思います。また次回、次の配信でお会いしましょう。それではまたね。